What if I told you that Bruce Lee, the man who shook the world with his fists, didn't need the traditional Shaolin forms to master the very essence of Shaolin power? No katas. No rehearsed routines. Just raw energy, refined by purpose and forged in experience. How did he do it? This video is going to reveal how Bruce Lee tapped into the unstoppable force of Shaolin Kung Fu without ever depending on its rigid traditions. If you think martial arts power only comes from forms, Bruce Lee's journey will blow your mind. Bruce Lee's martial beginnings, a foundation beyond forms. Bruce Lee's journey into martial arts began in Hong Kong under the tutelage of the great Wing Chun master Ip Man. While Wing Chun does have some structured forms like Shu Nim Tao and Chum Kiu, Bruce never saw them as the end goal. He respected the foundations but was always questioning the why behind the movement. To him, learning martial arts was not about memorizing steps. It was about feeling, adapting, and surviving. In his early days, Bruce quickly realized that traditional forms, while helpful in teaching structure, were often practiced with little connection to real combat. He noticed students performing katas mechanically, without intention or practicality. This bothered him. His passion was combat effectiveness, not ceremony. He saw that traditional forms could limit the flow of a martial artist, trapping them in patterns rather than freeing their expression. Bruce began to shift. Instead of repeating forms for hours, he trained with purpose, sparring, hitting bags, experimenting. He sought a deeper understanding of what made a technique effective. He didn't want to imitate, he wanted to create. The Shaolin connection, understanding power at its core. To understand how Bruce Lee mastered Shaolin power, we need to look at what that power truly is. Shaolin power is not about brute strength. It's about internal energy. What Chinese martial artists call Jin or Fa Jin. It's explosive power that comes from relaxation, alignment, breath, and total body coordination. It's the ability to strike with maximum force using minimal effort. And Bruce Lee had this down to a science. Interestingly, Shaolin monks cultivated this power over centuries through qigong, stances, forms, and deep meditative practices. But Bruce Lee found another route. He understood the principles behind these traditions and extracted their essence. He didn't reject Shaolin ideals, he simply didn't confine himself to their structure. Bruce studied the biomechanics of movement. He knew how to align his bones for structure. He trained his tendons and ligaments through isometric exercises. He explored breathing techniques not to mimic monks, but to fuel his explosiveness. What Shaolin monks built through repetition, Bruce built through innovation and experience. He reached the same mountain, just by carving his own path. Breaking the mold, Bruce Lee's philosophy of formlessness. One of the most radical ideas.